I'm Cheryl Algie from Kerrang in northern Victoria, Australia. Welcome everyone. I am going to be using some new product, just some papers. I can show you. No, I won't show you the finished card. I haven't actually finished this colourway, but I was wanting to use this brushed metallic paper that I think is just gorgeous. And I was going to use the Desert Details, but I couldn't find enough contrast in there, so I thought, oh, you know what? The Hello Irresistible paper, that might be nice. So, as I said, I have not made this colourway before, so we'll both see how this turns out together. I got this idea from, her name was Lisa, I think it was Freeman, but I will check in my my notes and let you know on my blog who was the original. Well, I don't know who was the original, but that's where I got it from. Now, I've got a 4x4 square piece here, and I need to find the center point. So if you put it on your grid paper, it's easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can just draw a line across at the halfway mark, and the same the other direction. So then you're left with 4 2-inch squares, which is not important. The important part is that you've found the centre. Pencil away. Then I've got an inch piece of copper foil, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that in a sec. Let's put some multi-purpose glue on that bit. Try and pick it up without getting glue all over me. And then you're going to place that, just checking whether, I will check whether I'm in the frame once I've got this down. Move it just yet. So I've got that like that. Yeah, I think I am, but I will move up a little bit. Then you're just going to take, I think I'm going to start with my metallic paper, and I'm going to come down from here. So you want to line this up with the square in the middle, okay? I'm actually going to put the glue on here so I don't get it all over my paper. I just want to make sure that's adhered down, and what I like to do is just cut. I'll put that over there so I don't pick up the wrong piece. Just cut it off as I go. So I'm not cutting, and these are 1/2-inch strips too, I should have told you that. So then you're just going to keep going around. This was such a cute card. I was just thrilled with my the first one I did, well, the only one I've done apart from this one. There we go there, and then you're going to chop that off there as well. It'll be easier if you go to the back. It's really warm here today, so it's probably drying fairly quickly. I should have got out my little trimmer. What did I do with that? There's the other side of that and that there. I like to make sure it's really straight. Where's the trimmer? Here it is. Just going to cut, because I think I've got enough to do there. I'm just going to cut the edge so that it's flush, because you really need to be accurate with this one. Is that cut? My silly eyes can see. Yep, that's right. I'll just leave that on my desk because I might need to do that again. So as I said, just keep going around a little square. Pop your glue on here. Just make sure that's going to be long enough, is it? No, that one's not going to work. I've got another piece here. There's a 1/2 inch, and I just guessed how long I'd need them. So you need about probably 3-inch pieces, I guess, maybe a bit more. So we're going to go all around here. So I'm going to put the next bit of glue here. I have to put the lid on and put it upside down so that I don't have to wait for it to flow. Oops, move that. Didn't matter, I must have had that on top of that. And chop that one off, so we're done with that variety of paper. Oops. But you can put that aside and use it for something else, or use it for your envelope. And then I just need to see what I want to put here, because you're going to go across from here. Whether I want the, don't think I want the flower, the leafy one. I don't know that I want the lines either. There, maybe we'll have this one. Just got to work out what you think you might need. That's the other side of that, actually. That's too much the same to me, so maybe we'll go with this one. Oh, hang on, which one's that? Oh, that's that one. Oh, that's the one I had in my hand. Silly woman. And yeah, I need another one. This paper's just gorgeous. Let me see if I can find another. I could probably use those leaves, couldn't I? And then I need another little sneaky piece there. Yeah, that looks okay. So if we go with that, I can pick them up. Oops. Remember which way I wanted them. There we go, trying to sort of alternate the two colours. This is the, now which way do I go? I'm lost. I go across here, I think. No, I don't, I'll go down here. Down. Yeah, I think this is right. Been working on samples for my launch, so I'm not super organised today, I'm sorry. here on my silicone mat. Try not to get my fingers in there. And we might do, so I don't have two lines together. Might do that. And then it's the same as that, isn't it? What one's that? It's the leafy one, and we might have the leafy one. Yeah. And then, what did I have then? Oh, this one. Let's have this one. And we need to fill that in with a little scrap. So, well, I know that's against there, but for the sake of time, that will do. You can just cut your strips and just keep going till you finish, but I prefer not to waste heaps of my DSP, even though we get loads of it. Okay, so then just got to make sure I start with the right colour. Have them kind of in order. I don't suppose it matters if you mix it up, but I do want to keep it all the same. This is that one. That one. And that's this one, I think. Oh, looks like I've got that one twice, have I? Yeah, I should have had my lined one. Sorry about that. Well, this one's going in twice. Instead of the lines, I had it up the other way, obviously. So that one, and then the leafy one is this one. This one. And then it looks like I had that one because that's a dot. Wouldn't probably really matter if I put that up the other way, but I won't. Now, put a little piece in there. Hi Sharon. Hi Rhonda. We're all here on our own today. Oh, I've cut my nails and I can't pick anything up. Just bear in mind I should have had another different piece there, but you'll get the idea. It's just a great way to use up your scraps. Not that these are scraps. I just love this paper, so I don't mind that I'm using it again. Stay. Stay, stay, stay. Now I've got to go that way, and I didn't want to go that way. Get off. Get off. All right, now what have we got? Rather than stop and trim, I don't think that fits enough anyway. So we've got, we're starting with that one. Then we've got our leafy one. I need to cut an edge off that. I'd have to cut some more. You use more than what you think. one, and the leafy one is there, and then the other one that's got leaves on it. You're going to fit? Yep, you're going to fit. But I love our little trimmer. That one, and then I had the leafy one again, didn't I? Which is going to fit there. Oh, come on. Pick anything up. No, not that leafy one. The other leafy one. Where is it? Here. This one. Might have to cut more of that. Oh, come here. Come here, come here. Alright, so that one, and then a little bit of this one. Should cut both ends of them while I'm there, shouldn't I? Save me coming back to it again. Not do that. So we've got that one. Let's, oops. Don't have to go on the floor. Under my desk. Because someone can't pick them up when they go under there, can they? Now. It's all right. Okay. Move that off, put some glue down. Now, once I've done this, we need to emboss that. This is the one I've finished, one that's my sample. So it's a BOOKFOLD. So it isn't stuck down. I think I might use wet glue this time. But it's all embossed at the ends. So we have some new folders. So while I'm finishing this off, where are we? So I can show you what we've got to choose from. These come in a 3-pack. These will be available to you guys in March. So we've got this one that you could call flowers or starfish, whatever. We've got this big dots one. Oh, actually, hang on. Might be getting ahead of myself. No, that'll fit. I was wondering whether it would fit or not. Or we've got this one. This is the only one I've used so far. Yeah, it's like a crosshatch one. So you guys tell me which one you think I should emboss this with once I'm finished. So we started with our, that one will work there. Our lines, and then we went with our, that one will work there. And what was next? Our leafy one. Our leafy one and our little, this is the only piece of that I've got left, I think. And then we had this. Which probably should have been in a different colour, but anyway. Now let's see if I've got enough to continue without chopping any off. What have I got? Start with that one. It's on the back of that. No, I need some more of that leafy one, don't I? Oh, I've got to cut them off. Okay. We'll get our scissors and chop. I need it to be squeezed up there a bit. I might chop this way so I'm not wasting any. Lost that one. Come on. Where'd you go? Not going to go looking for you. Looks like I haven't put enough glue there. It's not stuck. All the glue's dried. So warm today. Okay. See how we go. We have got that one. And then this one. Oh, he's got to be cut. I brought my little trimmer over, shouldn't I? It's over on my Rascal trolley. Oops. Didn't like that, did you? So then we've got that one next. Then we've got the leafy pattern, which is this one. And then it's this one, whoops, that one again, so, which I don't think I'm going to have enough of that, so let's just grab another bit. What's this one? I might as well go down this way, 1/2 inch. Show you those. I should have showed you those papers, shouldn't I? You've probably seen them online anyway, but was that the wrong one? Which one did I want? No, I didn't want that one. Dill. I wanted the things blowing everywhere here. I wanted this one. Yes. Papers are gorgeous. So we had that one again. Oh, I could have probably cut that off. Anyway, doesn't matter. Just another tiny bit of this gorgeous paper, and if you saw the other, when I showed you the other sample, I've used the other, need a bit more glue there, I've used the other paper that was in this pack. You got this, didn't you, Sharon? This is just what I got in the paper share that I went in with you guys. So just got, we just got a sheet of each. I think you guys got half a sheet of each, so. Alright, did you decide what folder you'd like me to use, you guys? Are you telling me what folder? Which one? Come on, I can't make all these decisions myself. Got to have a bit of help. Sometimes I don't see your comments until I'm done, so sorry if I'm not, but it's Facebook being silly. I might have to make a decision myself, mightn't I? Let's throw these little bits out. Oh, I don't know why I'm keeping them, but I am. Might be handy for the inside or the envelope or something. Okay, now we've got to emboss. I'll just, Rhonda's already seen these papers. Is there anyone else there? No, there's just the three of us. Crosshatch, Sharon. Okay. Flowers, says Rhonda. Well, I'm going to go with Rhonda's because Actually, the person who did this, Lisa, used, I'm not sure, I can't remember whether it was a current folder or whether it was a retired one, but she lined up, I'll show you what I mean. And because I haven't used the flower one yet, I've used the crosshatch in my samples for Saturday, and I'll use some of the new stuff, so you've got something to look forward to. She lined up the flower, I'm not sure if it was the one in the book, they're a bit the same. Just to show you what I'm rattling on about. Find the folders. Oops, not there. Of course, it'd be easier if somebody used the index, wouldn't it? Which I don't have. Which one is it? Oh, is it a deleted one? No, it was either that one, the quatrefoil, or the one that we had before that was similar, which I didn't get that because I felt it was too similar to the one that we'd already had. So she lined up this so that her flower, one of the flowers would be in the centre, and I was hoping I could do that with that, but I can't exactly. Could probably go down a bit though, and over a bit. Yeah, let's see what this looks like, and you'll see the other how it comes out on Saturday, Sharon. Just going to pop over here and emboss this. So you can have a look at that. That looks pretty. And where did I put? Here we go. I'm going to also emboss a piece of copper that I've got for down for this bit here. So do that as well while I'm up. Just trying to get it straight-ish. There we go. Yeah, that's not too bad. And I don't usually follow the American size card bases, but I did with this one because I haven't played with it to see. I'm pretty sure it has to be square, so 4 by 4. So I'll just briefly tell you the measurements. Oh, there's one I could have used. That would have been nice. I thought I'd looked at them all. Anyway, that's another card, isn't it? And you could put these colours with the copper one. That'd be just gorgeous. Makes one wish that this paper, this metallic one, was going to. Who knows? It might. They do these things sometimes, don't they? Stampin' Up. Don't tell us what they're doing. I'm going to leave them there. So this piece here, as I say, I went with the US measurements so that I would get it right. So it was a 11 by 4.5 inch piece of cardstock, okay? So then we need to pop our, and this is just a little book fold, we need to pop this. Let's do that. I need to pop this on here. Just making sure I've got it cut right. I don't think it's quite right, but I'm not going to let that worry me today. Now, a tip I picked up from another demonstrator, I can't remember who, Well, she said if you know how sometimes your seal won't run? If you run it on your silicone mat, it runs fine, and it does. It saves you getting sticky all over your hands when you're, that's what I hate about it, when you touch it. And also, another demonstrator said if you do the, similar to the tick we used to do with the fuse, you actually break it off so that it doesn't stop running for you, if that makes sense. And that's almost the same length, but that's not going to matter. Whoops, bow down a bit. It's not quite. That'll be fine. So I'll put that on first. I might put that on with multi-purpose, because if you use your runners on your embossed pieces, it can tear them. And this is soft succulent, of course, too. Probably forgot to say that too. And this piece was scored at 4 1/4 and 5 1/2. So yeah, 4, I think. Hang on. I couldn't find where I put my measurements even, so I just 5 1/2, and I probably did it this way. 4 1/4, which is half of. Let me just make sure that's going to work. Yeah, it's right. 4 1/4, which is half of the size of the card base, and then 5 1/2. Well, 5 1/2's the, you get what I mean anyway. 4 1/4 and 5 1/2. I don't know, my brain's not working today. Sorry, I've got too many things happening. Now, I did grab out my soft succulent ribbon, but when I was putting some ribbons away, I thought, I've come across this one, and I thought, that might look nice too. So there's that, which is the Pool Party Sheer, which I absolutely love. And there's the soft succulent. I think you could safely use either one. Which one do you think I should use? I'm just going to, let me see if I've got any white on there. No. I'm just going to, while you decide, I'm just going to stamp my, and as we all probably know by now, Pretty Peacock is coming back because it's in the paper pack I just showed you. So no surprises there. If I had that, I haven't kept mine, it's gone, long gone. I would use that, but I just wanted to see what soft succulent on soft succulent look like for the sentiment. Because on this one I've used peach, which is in that paper, and I've just used, looks like soft suede, I think. Yeah, I didn't emboss it, so if all else fails, we can emboss it. Just going to use this cute little Happy Birthday, which is from this set here, Paradise Palms. One of my favourite Happy Birthdays, and it fits in the oval punch. I just love that punch. I probably should, if I'm going to do that, I probably should put in the Stamparatus, shouldn't I? And let's have a go. See if we can get it a bit darker. Excuse my ratty. This is, I don't know how much water I've put on this today. I do use the Stampin' Scrub as well, but it dries out just so quick in this heat. So I'll grab my Stamparatus, which I just put away before, so that I can get a deeper green. Now I can't wait for the new catalogue so I can have a Pretty Peacock again. And Lost Lagoon, if you've got those colours, that's what's coming back. So we'll go the other side of that. Doesn't matter if this is straight or not. because we're going to punch it out. Okay. See if we can get it looking half decent. And there's the new set that goes with the paper. It's got that stamp set. Oh, you can't see that. I'll have to show you. Rhonda's already got it, so of course she has. And I've got a ring. Down too hard. Stamp might need to be trimmed off, mightn't it? Whoops. I can tell there's none on the edge of it at the moment. So just need to ink it gently. But I was watching someone this afternoon who said ballet steps, not elephant steps when you're inking up your stamps. So I thought that was rather cute. That's better, so we can get away with just got my old chamois here. Let's just do that. Get that off here. Put on a block so I don't lose it, because I am using that quite a bit. Now my mat in there. My trusty punch. I think we're going to get away with this colour for this stamp. Just make sure I've got it straight. Can't tell, it's upside down. That's rubbish. Okay, now here's my little copper bit. Here it is here. And we probably need to pop that up. I'll pop up the centre only because I don't want to put wet glue on. I should actually see whether that's going to look any good or not. But I think we're just going to go with it. Get my back off, come on. Because if I put wet glue and it oozes out on the foil, that's not good. So I can put the wet glue under the foil, so that'll be better. So did you just tell me which ribbon you want me to use? I can put this down anyway. Because that's embossed, I'm going to use how many pool parties have we got? Okay, flowers, I don't know what you mean. Oh, the embossing folder. Betty, hello Betty, says pool party. Rhonda says soft succulent. And Rhonda also says pool party works as well. So we'll try pool party. We can stick this down now before we worry about the ribbon. You don't stick that down until you've got your ribbon on, because you want it to go through there. So just line that up so that that's all even. Now we're going to go with pool party, so we'll put that one out the road. I'm just going to grab my little ribbon scissors. are going to do a bow, but I saw, now I've forgotten who that was. And I do this now when I want to put a ribbon. I use, ran out of snail, so I've got to use this. Where do I want my ribbon? At the top. So, I'll put another. I like to put my sticky on my ribbon. A lot of other people don't, but I just feel that it flops around if I don't. So, that's the top. So I don't want all the sticky at the top because I want to put my ribbon through there. Making sure that's straight, that's not in the middle. Come on. Hide the ends in here. I didn't have that even either, did I? And then sticky on my fingers. Have you ever tried to tie a bow with sticky fingers? It does not work very well. And I'll slip this under here. Give myself enough ribbon. How much is enough? Who knows? No, that's the wrong way. This way. Probably haven't given myself enough. Anyway, we shall make it work if we can pull it through. There we go, I think. Hard to tell, it's so sheer, this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous ribbon. And fuss with it as much as you like. Oh, it was very mingy with the ribbon. Which one's that pulling? That one. I'll cry if they delete this. We've had it for a couple of years, so they might. That's okay. It does fray a bit though. That's okay, sometimes you want it to fray. Oh, that looks cool. Okay, then we just need to, so I like to adhere my ribbon down. This is a new roll and we ran out today. These last me for such a long time. Actually, I'm thinking my other one isn't stuck particularly well. I'm trying to think what I used to stick it down. Maybe I'll try this. Come here. Still use my little one. It's the first one that's looking at me, so oops. You want it to stick to the cardstock before you go pulling it up. And this one. Usually burnish and I forgot to. Let's just see. We'll start up the other end perhaps. Gotcha. Alright, so that can get stuck down. I've got a little bit of tape showing there from my ribbon tape. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think that's okay. I think it's okay. If you wanted to, you could do the copper greeting. But then you've got your copper around, then you'd have to reverse it. You'd have copper and you'd have green around it. So I really like the copper surround. So anyway, now we have a piece of Dewey. What's she done with that? I think it was, oh, here we go. I think this bit was 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. I think 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. Is that what I had in here? Let's just see what I put in here. Oh yes, I did, because this, the square that you open up turns out to be 4 by 4. So I leave that out so you can have a look at that. And the reason I left my paper out was in case I wanted to use it across there. Now I really like this. Actually going to be very extravagant and cut another piece. I can find it. Here it is. Trimmer, where did I put that? Away, of course. I have got another pack of this, so I'm not minding being wasteful. Well, it's not wasteful because we do need to decorate the inside of our card, don't we? Did I put a greeting in there? No, just did that. So that is, when I'm doing this, I like to put the glue on here, then I can just trim off my DSP to the right length. And I put my scissors away, did I? I did. Just like that. And then I think there's no question, copper for the embellishments. I think on that one I use the, let me see what they're called so I can tell you. Use them a bit. They go with the two-tone flora. Oh, actually I could use those. Why not? They go with this as well. Don't you love when everything matches? Let's just see what they look like. I'm going to pick it up with my little pointy thingy, because if I don't like it, I can put it back. Oh, that looks nice on that one, so that's where we'll put it, on there. And there. I'll use another big one. I do there, I put it on the sentiment. I don't want to do that on this one. Where do I want it, guys? Where do I want it? Maybe there. copper. You could use copper. You could certainly use copper as well for that cute card. So there we go. I was talking to Rhonda earlier, and I was going to do 2 cards today, but it took me so long to get organised, and I don't like to be disorganised when I'm going live. I think that's disrespectful to you guys. The least we can do is be organised. I know it frustrates me when people aren't organised, but anyway, that's just me. Okay, so I can save the other one for next week. So there we go. There's our 2 cute little cards. Push that one up a bit. So there we go. So I better go grab my washing. It's probably, I've brought the towels in, put them away, but I haven't got to bring the rest of it in. I better do that, it'll be fried. Okay, thank you, and we'll see. This is only because I'm busy organising for my live on my launch on Saturday. That's why I've come live a day earlier, but we'll be back to normal next Friday. Okay, so thanks for watching, everyone, and I hope you'll be with me next Friday. Bye bye.